Okay, Sharon, this is your January 4th, 2023 lesson. We already went through the face-on angle, and the swing really looks good. Okay, you know it's not causing any great trauma, but there's still tendency to roll that thing over your right foot over in the wrong direction. You want to, as you take the backswing, you want it, the pressure on the instep of it, and that gets your hip back a little more. But I mean, that's, again, it's not causing any trauma, but you know, it's actually adding motion you don't need. Okay, so let's see. Let me draw the famous. Let me put this on. Okay, posture is great. I really like your eye line being up so high. That so many people don't understand that really matters. Okay, so at this point, you know, we prefer the club head being, you know, overlapping your hands. This is close enough. I like the fact that the toe of the club is up. So you can live with that. The thing that could be troublesome is as you go back, see, the butt of the club is here now, and it started here. So you got, the only way to get there is basically like this. If this thing's locked in, this Y's locked in, and I rotate my shoulders, watch the butt of the club, it comes gradually inside. To get it out, you've got to get that. So you got this movement. It's small, but while you're making changes, just concentrate on this. We want that inside our body at this point. Okay, not causing any great trauma, but it could. Okay, so look, you bring it up perfectly on plane. Okay, so yeah, okay, so head's gone up, which is okay. As long as it comes down. Okay, so okay, really good position. This arm's perfect. This is still a little back, but as long as you start with a lower body, you can get by with it. Okay. The thing is, you know, instead of being right here, where the elbow just goes here and it's in front of your body, it's got to go clear to here. As you start to rotate your body, you're almost playing catch-up. So it just makes it a little more difficult. But I think you can probably get by with it because this thing's on plane. Okay. So even to this point in the backswing, we've kind of come away from the back wall a bit. And to be honest, there's no way to make it up. Yeah. Okay. So, and as you come through, so that elbow's racing to get, so perfectly on plane. You know, when, you know, the first lesson you had, your first move was this. Your hands went flying out this. Yeah. This is really good. The butt of the club is going towards the ball. Watch this. See, this is really good. Okay. And that elbow is getting to your side, which is shallowing this out. That's perfect. So you can tell by the knees. At this point, the belt buckle elbows pointed at the ball, right? So you're coming through like this, it's at the ball, and the good guys, they start getting this out of the way, and they turn. You don't hit the ball with your lower body. It clears out so your arms and club can swing through.
Okay.
So you've come away from the back wall like 4 inches. So, and then this hip is actually in the way of, you know, so the club will come back inside, and butt of the club comes like this, but your hip is kind of in the way. Yeah, yeah. So this, when you come in, then it clears. Now watch, the butt of the club can get going inside.
Okay.
I'll exaggerate here. I can't get,
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm so good in the mirror, I keep that right back. It's just,
okay.
It's just not, I guess my instinct is to pull away like that, because
yeah, well, it just isn't a habit yet, that's all.
No.
Okay, so the butt of the club started here, and it's now here. This is interesting. Your head's kind of in the same spot. So this distance from where the butt of the club started and where it is at impact is the same distance that is. So you've moved this the butt of the club and your butt,
forward.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
And then when you do that, you know, that's not the good spine angle you had.
Yeah.
Well, you hit in the middle of the club, then we'll see. Yeah. This one happened to be in the middle of the club. And now, you see, now you're turning it, but it's late.
It's too late.
Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. So so this is fabulous. See how the club head is chasing the ball, and your hands are trying to arc through where they should. You know, they should. You want them to arc through, and this carry out here, but this is kind of getting in the way here a bit. This advanced shoulder tilt is great. The trouble here is now the head's gone forward to match exactly. Yeah, yeah. So so let's watch that head movement, because okay, so it goes way up 4 inches, then it comes down, and that's about where it started. Okay, you just don't need that movement.
Right.
So it goes up 3 or 4 inches, and then it's got to come down exactly the amount, and then as you hit, then it goes forward. So you want that ear hole just to be in the same spot. That way you can find ground every time.
All right.
Okay, so a little much head movement. And see, you've got the, look at this. Remember when you start, see that? Okay, so we got set up a channel here. Yeah, okay, so our knees shouldn't go past that. Okay.
On
any part of the swing. So this left knee not as bad as when it started. You know, it was before, it was basically out here and not much lean. Now it's here, but it's still
and out. That's because I'm lifting, bending, pulling myself away from the, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And this knee jetting out past, this is about the same amount of distance.
Yeah.
So this could be causing your hips to go towards the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when you come